Yo, what's good with y'all, yo? Shit, yo. Like, this life shit hard, yo. Like, I'm just trying to catch up. You know what I mean? For the times that I missed out on and shit. You know what I mean? Just trying to do right and shit, yo. Just trying to be a positive person and shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? I want to say rest in peace to DMX show. That shit really touched me, yo. Like, it was like, that was my brother, like, cause I listened to his music all the time, yo, when I was growing up as a kid and shit, you know what I mean? And I can never forget DMX, yo, or Tupac, or Biggie, you know what I mean? And I'm like, or Kobe Bryant. I feel as though, like, we lost one of the greats again, yo. Like, why the fuck we losing all the great black people, yo? You know what I mean? And they ain't even dying for corona. You know what I mean? But I understand DMX shit. Cause the New York niggas talk about that shit. I understand that. But why we losing all the great ones and shit, you know what I mean? Legends. I mean, them dudes was hood legends, you know what I mean? Like, yo, every time a nigga album came out, yo, I cocked it. Or my man cocked it, and then I recorded that shit on a cassette. Or I doubled that shit on a CD, you know what I mean? Shit like that, yo. Like, yo, that was my mans, yo. That was my mans, yo. I actually shed tears off that one, yo. I shed tears off Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac, I mean, like, that shit was crazy. Shout out to Big L. R.I.P. to Big L, man. Yo, we can't lose no more, yo. Shout out to Pop Smoke. Even though he was a young nigga, but still, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yo, we can't lose no more, yo. Cause I prayed. I'm like, damn, God. But the thing is, he put himself in that position. You see what I'm saying? But everybody was praying for him. Everybody in the world was praying for DMX, yo. But you know what I mean? It was time for him to pass on. You know what I mean? And that's how it is, yo. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't hold on to somebody's soul that wanna go to another level in time. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? I ain't even a family member. But I feel as though I care because through his music, I went through trials and tribulations and shit like that. And he got me through shit. You know what I'm saying? Through his music. That was my brother. You feel me? And that's some real nigga shit, yo. Like, that shit fucked me up, yo. It caught me. Cause I ain't expect to wake up and see no shit like that, yo. Cause I thought I seen him with a peace sign. Saying peace, I'm here. I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna pull through that one. Then I'm like, nah, like that nigga he gonna have to get his life straight. You know what I mean? But he said it in the interview. He was like, I ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with me on the alcohol. What I do, I told like when motherfuckers said I got pancreatitis, I said, yeah, I mean shit. I deal with the pain, symptoms, and all that shit. But I say I ain't gonna never stop. You know what I mean? But I ain't saying I'm trying to be the next DMX and shit. But I'm just saying though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you dealing with you know what I mean, them type of habits, you know what I mean, for so long, it's hard for you to give it up. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're dealing over 20 years, dealing with it over 20 years. You know what I mean? That's just like a nigga selling drugs. Like, shit, you think that ain't gonna look right selling drugs? I mean, working at McDonald's, and he used to selling drugs, so it's like, you know what I mean? That same symptom, you know what I mean, is a habit. It's a habit, and you know what I mean? Like, niggas need like, shit, real talk, niggas need like I think you gotta go to rehab for like 3 years, 3 to 4 years for that shit, yo. That real, yo. You know what I mean? Mental illness and shit like that. Like, a lot of niggas don't know that they got mental illness. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I didn't even know I had mental illness. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like, I had to slowly get myself back in touch with life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gone. I was gone. And, you know what I mean? Now I'm slowly getting myself back, you know what I mean, to, I guess you can call it a normal. You know what I mean? But, it's no normal now. Because now they got, all this crazy shit going on in the world and shit. Like Corona and, like, all this crazy shit going on. And it's hard to see a normal nowadays. You know what I mean? Everybody got on masks. You don't know who negative, who positive. You know what I mean? Like, it's paranoia in the brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, like, if you got enemies out there. You know what I mean? So, it's just crazy, yo. It's crazy as shit. Some crazy shit, yo. I use the internet, to ventilate. But, you know what I mean? And I learned from my older peers, like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I was talking to my cousin, because this nigga doing 37 years in prison. And nigga got locked up when he was 23. So I was talking to him and shit, like, yo. Nigga, like, yo, don't come in. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this shit right here ain't no way for no nigga. And he was talking to me like he was the grown man and shit. I'm like, how you 23, 24 years old, and I'm motherfucking 40? He was talking to me though. I was like, oh, all right, somebody talk to you, but they should have talked to you on the street. You know what I'm saying? Before you got in that situation, I could have talked to you. You know what I mean? But yo, but like I said, yo, it's like everybody say, is either dead or in jail, and you can die on is a million ways to die on earth, but it's one way to live as a slave. Analyze that. You know, I ain't named myself Risma Charisma for nothing. You know what I mean? I tattooed this shit. I'm branded. I tattooed my whole city on my fucking arm, yo. You know what I mean? So if I get locked up anywhere, niggas gonna know where I'm from. You know what I mean? You repping that? Oh yeah. You know what I mean? I gotta rep that. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to tell all the people out there. I ain't even talking to young, I ain't talking to old, I ain't talking to people in the middle. I'm talking to everybody. Females, all that shit, yo. Like, yo, like if y'all niggas really like get the money, don't be on Front Street. That's like I was telling my homegirl last night. She was talking to my little brother. You know what I mean? Nigga be on the corner and shit. You know what I mean? And the nigga, he broadcasting his thug life. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta be on Front Street. You know what I mean? When you on Front Street, that's bringing niggas gonna rob you, and that's bringing the police. You know what I mean? So you glorifying the situation, the whole situation is you try and get money for your situation. Do it on the low. But you know what I mean? Niggas ain't hearing that shit. You know what I mean? Niggas so gangster, everybody gangster as shit. You feel me? So it's like, yo, shit, you can't talk to niggas, yo. You know what I mean? But and you tell niggas, you know what I mean, like, shit, man, y'all niggas out here doing motherfucking pills and blunts, alcohol, then you know what I mean, and niggas sipping on syrup and shit, and how you gonna put all them concoctions in your system and expect you to be on a corner, you know what I mean, standing, and you leaning like a junkie that you serving? Like, I ain't never understood that shit, you know what I mean? But hey, I mean, to each, yeah, to that, yeah. But that shit crazy, yo. But shit. But this is a lesson to learn for y'all young people out there and y'all older people out there that's still on it. It's a lesson to learn by DMX. This his lesson to you as you live in life. Learn from him. Cause it's all about your loved ones. You see, I got my daughter on there. My daughter clutched me. She clutched my waist. So that means I'm doing something right. See what I'm talking about? That means I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. In her mind, I'm her father. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all niggas gotta live for, yo. Live for family. Yo, you can't be living out here reckless. You know what I mean? Like, shit, nigga, I lived a thug life for real. You can ask any of my homeboys. We lived the same life. You know what I mean? Me and my homeboys, we grew up in the same fucking ghetto, same hood. We seen niggas get killed in front of us. Right in front of our face. What you can do with no gun in your hand? Wave? Hey, shoot me next. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's real shit. You know what I mean? That's why I moved out of the hood, yo. I moved out of the hood, but I come back, though. But I know what it is, though. You know what I mean? Because I want to survive. I want to take care of that seed right there that's on that picture. And I got another seed, too. I'm gonna start bringing that seed out. You know what I'm saying? Once I start getting back in good with the mother, you know what I'm saying? Because they try to move out of state on that nigga. Yeah, they try to move on me. Well, it wasn't they, it's her. The bitch. But I ain't gonna call her. I mean, she is a bitch. But I did my shit. I did some shit, you know what I mean? Like, but I was in my prime and I was doing my rapping shit. So, but I got blaming on the rapping. I ain't blaming on the alcohol. I'm blaming on the rapping because she already knew what she was getting herself into. You feel me? But ain't that though. I'm gonna try to get into my kid's life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to be that like as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta give them like one of them fucking food for hunger fucking boxes that people putting in front of your door. Take that to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Something. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's what I do, yo. Like, I ain't saying I just do that because I get my little money and shit like that. But I'm just saying, like, if that's what it is, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's what you can do. You know what I mean? That's the only thing you can do. So do that. You know what I mean? But shit. Yeah, but my kids, they love me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say they love me to the fullest, but they love me. You know what I'm saying? And but other than that, this shit really came off the strength of DMX. death, because that shit fucked me up. Because that was one of my favorite rappers, yo. Like, besides Pac. Like, after Pac died, and Biggie, next thing I ain't had nobody else. So it was like, all right, that's my new Pac. DMX, my new Tupac. And the shit fucked me up, though, was when he said on the interview, DMX, he said on the interview that he was like, at the age of 14, he said a nigga that he was running with, and he was older, I think he was like 30, and he said that nigga gave him a blunt that was laced with crack, right? That's how he was introduced to it. Made me cry. I cried all that shit. But the crazy thing was, I remember it was a girl, right? And these two niggas dead right now. I ain't do it, but they dead because the hood caught up with them. They got this girl, my homegirl, right? That was a girl I was fucking with, but she was fucking with one of the gangsters and shit, right? So they smoked a blunt, did the same exact shit with him. And she was purring on shit, running, tripping, falling, busting her head. She bleeding wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like, purring all this shit. Like, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be telling, like, a lot of niggas, like, yo, you can't judge a book. Like, a lot of bitches, like, when I come on websites and shit, they be like, yo, you don't look like you did stuff like that. The thing is, you can never judge a book. Exactly. You can never judge that because you don't know what a person went through. Like I told you, I seen niggas. Actually, you can ask my homeboys. They gonna be on here. They gonna be on this live when I post it. Ask them niggas. They was on my block at the same time this shit happened. Like when shit happened. Shit, we was all on the block. Every time, like when my homegirl got killed on the corner, it was like 16 niggas out there. Nigga hopped out the car, banged on him. Bow, 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 bow. Hopped back in the car and just dipped off. And niggas around my way know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say no names. But I'm just saying, we seen this. We see death more than we see living. And I ain't just talking about niggas getting killed. I'm talking about niggas killing themselves through drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, weed, everything. You know what I mean? And even through eating, motherfuckers be eating themselves to death. You know? And like this shit like that, yo. And I just try to talk to people, yo. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because when you grow up in a harsh reality, like in a ghetto area, like it's only like 30% of us gonna make it out of the ghetto as a successful human being, and the rest of us going to end up on the other. See, I went to public school, so I got counted down. And the rest of us, the 70%, is either we gonna end up on a corner, end up in prison, or you know what I mean, the other one, you know, and that's facts, and that's all I got to say, yo. You know what I mean? Risma Charisma, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to speak true facts, yo, because a lot of people ain't trying to speak that shit. So, you know what I mean? But when you can keep talking to a person, and if a person ain't changing their mind on what their outcome gonna be, then you know what it is. So I prepared for it because I already knew what it was. You see what I'm talking about? So it's just like, you know what I mean? that's what it is now. So it's like, all right. So now, like, look over us, like, show us that there's somebody else on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, do that favor for us. Show us that it is a God, and it is another side of life. You know what I mean? When you purge from the body and your soul, you know what I mean, exit, you know what I mean, a body frame and vanish through, you know what I mean? Damn, I gotta go to the bottom on that one. That. But yo, your man Ant Dog in the building, speaking some knowledge. That's all it was, bro. God bless everybody. You're RP DMX. How the fuck I end this?